Ecom operators that don't want to film content daily, every single day, all day. Good news, you don't need to. If you want to scale an info offer without becoming a full-time creator, in this video, I'll be walking through the exact 3-hour system. It's based on the same success principles that I myself have used to grow my brand on Instagram to 26,000 followers, as well as several other clients do the same thing while maintaining the highest place of leverage and least amount of time spent on the mundane tasks like filming content. So with that said, let's hop right in. All right, let's walk through the 3-hour per month content operating system. This roadmap and this system is not built for influencers, people dancing on TikTok. This is built for real info operators, meaning you're running your business right now, whether that be Ecom, you're in private label, Amazon FBA, doing OA, wholesale, whatever it may be, and you're actually running your business, you're busy getting results, busy bringing in cash flow, and you want to ideally launch and have a clean info offer and back end and automated process running to turn your expertise into another chunk of income, but you don't want to spend a bunch of time filming content. And so that's exactly what this solution solves. It's a 3-hour month content operating system. And so what we're going to do is go through this exact system hour by hour, what really goes into it. Then I'll get into breaking down why it actually works, what the outcome looks like, and all of that information as well. Now, hour one is going to be where we lay our foundation. It's the most important time spent on content. You'll talk with maybe a lot of agency owners, freelancers, video editors, and they'll have you, they'll set you up to start filming a bunch of content and short form content and TikTok videos, keep up with the trends, new trend every day, every week, and you'll end up spending like 10 hours per week filming content, which is totally ridiculous, totally not worth your time, nor is it really practical to do. Does it really make sense? And so here's the foundation. The foundation is your long form filming, but these aren't just random long form YouTube video vlogs or anything like that. These are highly intentional long form assets. And so what this looks like is filming deep dive videos, tactical how-tos, and within this process, if you want to have a 3-hour month content system, I'll be highlighting everything that a team like mine would do to make sure it is exactly 3 hours and you do none of the mundane. That would look like us or a team scripting, outlining, and directing all the content, doing all the content strategy, the research to make sure that we're intentionally making videos and these are going to work, right? It's backed by actual data and not backed by a hunch. Now, the amazing thing about this is that this content serves more purposes. So this becomes, of course, content for YouTube. This also becomes X content. This becomes short form video content. This can even translate into ad scripts. This can become a lot of things by repurposing this foundation of content where your time is best spent, avoiding all of the dancing trends and stuff like that, and only focus on giving the real value, the real sauce in your long form YouTube content. A team like mine is then going to take that, we're going to repurpose it to X, we're going to make threads, we're going to make carousels even, we're going to make short form videos out of that long form, funneling people back to that long form video. We're even going to use this in our sales process. These are going to become long form sales assets to send people for more nurture before they speak with you or a closer on a call. We can translate some of these into ad scripts depending on how these long forms do, if they really hit home with your audience, with the market that we're targeting. Now, hours 2 and 3 are going to mainly consist of like follow-ups and micro filming. And so this is more of like the tedious stuff. This is really the most mandatory necessary thing. Hour 2 and 3 can really look like getting a few additional clips. This is getting testimonials, filming those with your students, contextual pieces for ads. So, filming ads, filming testimonials, maybe a few short form clips dedicated just for short form. Maybe these are the posts that are pinned on your profile, so they matter the most for converting and optimizing your page for first impressions. But it's all short, it's all guided. This really shouldn't take that long, and in some cases this is not even really necessary. But when it comes to everything else, it's all done for you. It's all handled. That's the editing, titles, storyboards, short form edits, X threads, clips, captions, posting, optimization. Everything else can be handled because that's the tedious stuff. That's the stuff that takes the most time and is still super important, but it's really tedious, right? It's like stuff that wouldn't really make sense. So if you're in a position where you're an e-com operator, you're running a business, bringing in cash flow, you want to monetize your expertise, you're going to have the best time when you systemize the entire process of your info and coaching business. Just like in your primary business right now, you want to place yourself at the point of highest leverage. Just like if you were doing online arbitrage, you probably wouldn't be doing all the sourcing yourself. You'd probably have VAs. You probably wouldn't be doing prep. You'd outsource it to a prep center, or you'd have a warehouse with employees handling that prep and packaging. So that's exactly what we're doing here. It's the law of removing things, right? It's what are the absolutely mandatory things that I need to do to thread the needle? It's mainly YouTube videos. Other people might tell you it's a whole range of things. And yeah, if you can do more, that's great. But if you're really going for getting the most out of the least, it's going to be YouTube. Long form content is going to be the go-to. Now, the reason why this works, especially for people in the e-com niche, is that number one, you're too busy running a real business. You don't want to spend hours filming. You prefer depth over hype. You want to build a long-term brand based on the stuff that you actually know. You're not trying to sell some scam product. You actually feel like the market out there would have deep appreciation for your level of knowledge. And so you would prefer to make a brand built on value and not hype, meaning it's great for you. You don't have to follow follow the trends. You don't have to do the dances. You don't have to rent the cars, dedicate a full day to filming a vlog, because your brand is built on depth. And what we're building throughout this entire strategy is authority instead of virality. And so the output from your hours, let's say in this case, you're filming 3 hours per month, like our system allows ecom operators to do, then what this output's still going to look like though is, of course, your 1 to 2 YouTube videos. You could even cram this in and do like 2 to 4, let's say 1 to 4 YouTube videos. But from that, having a team, having people go repurpose this content, carry on the strategy onto other mediums of repurposing and putting more content out there and spreading your message, getting you in front of more eyeballs more frequently. You can have up to 6 to 12 shorts, 10 to 20 X posts, entire retargeting library, ad seed content, priming your future ad campaigns with the right messaging, with the right angles. And overall, the two most important things that matter the most: zero burnout and maximum leverage. And so that is exactly what the 3 hour a month content system consists of. Kept this one really short and simple, right to the point. If you are running an ecom business and you're doing over 6 figures per year in personal profit, and you want to translate that experience that you have in the game into a coaching or info offer that you can monetize and help other people follow the same steps that you took to scale your own business, these are the exact systems that we implement for clients. And if you want to learn more about how we do that, how it could work in your situation, I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can book a call to speak with me directly one-on-one. I can walk you through some different case studies and ecom operators we've worked with, how it's worked for them, and take a look into your operation, see exactly how it could work for you. But either way, I'll see you in the next video. Hope this one was valuable. Peace.